Hey guys, it's Cody. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the YouTube Realtor. If you're looking to take your YouTube real estate game to the next level, then this is a video that you do not want to miss. We're talking about 6 reasons why YouTube is the best lead generation resource for real estate agents out there. And guys, make sure to watch all the way till the end because these 6 tips are going to be very crucial for helping you build your YouTube business. Number 5 and number 6 are going to be massive. Let's just jump right into things. Number 1, I want to talk about how many agents are out there and how many are using YouTube. I don't know about you guys, but some of the local numbers for my market, we have over 17,000 real estate agents registered in my local MLS. Now, how many of those are going to be on YouTube? I don't know, maybe 3, 4, 5. There's only one other guy doing it at a high level like myself in my market. So considering there's over 17,000 agents and only 2 people who are doing it at a high level and doing it consistently, that means I've got a pretty dang good chance to capture all of those leads who are out there looking to relocate to my area and who are watching my videos and want to work with me. The second reason I want to talk about why YouTube's the best kind of goes along with number 1. How many of those agents out there do you think are getting those leads, contacting them and saying, I want to work with you? You know, when you do an open house, you might get somebody who walks in and says, yeah, you know, like, let's kind of work together, but they don't know anything about you. They just happen to walk in and meet you there at the open house. When you're doing cold calling or door knocking or Facebook leads, they don't know anything about you with that part either, right? You're going out there and you're putting in the work to try and convince or get people to work with you basically, instead of letting the YouTube videos do the work for you. With YouTube, you put the video out there, they get to watch it, they get to learn a little bit more about you and your personality and what type of person you are, and they get to learn about the area as well. Then after that, they know you, they like you, and they trust you, and they reach out to you and say, Cody, I can't believe I'm talking to you. I want to work with you. Can you please help me? The third reason why I love YouTube and think it's one of the best platforms out there for real estate agents right now is it works for me while I sleep. This is really the true definition of passive income. Yes, there is a lot of time and effort that goes into these videos, and I do put a lot of work into them. However, once they're produced, they sit there and they continue to generate views day after day after day. Once you get to at least 1,000 subscribers and you have enough watch time on your channel as well, you can then monetize those videos where YouTube will actually pay you to put some of their ads on the video. This will help you not only get more views because YouTube now has an incentive to show your video as opposed to somebody else's, but it will also pay you each and every month for having those videos up there. Like I've showed on the channel here before, I make about $125 to $150 per month just from my YouTube videos. I know agents who are in other bigger markets who are getting more views than I am, and they're making upwards of $800 to $1,000 per month for these same exact videos. That's a nice little boost to your income, isn't it? And that's not even where you make most of your money. The people who are going to be contacting you more often than not are moving to your location for a new job. If they're moving locations, that job is probably pretty high paying. Lots of doctors, attorneys, tech workers, people like that. If they're making a high income, there's a good chance they're also probably buying a pretty nice house. So you're going to increase your average selling price as well. From 2020 to 2019, I increased my average selling price by over $100,000. Yes, the market did go up, but that's mostly because I was working with higher end clients. In 2021, I expect that to see that number go up over $150,000 for my average selling price. This means I'm making anywhere from $3,000 to $5,000 more on every single transaction that I'm doing, basically the same amount of work for, right? So that's a nice little bonus. Yes, you are working with higher end clients who, you know, sometimes are easier than the lower end ones that might have a little bit harder time getting pre-qualified. The fourth reason why I love YouTube is I can actually outsource a lot of the work. I go in here and I record these videos, but then I have a virtual assistant who helps me edit the videos and create the thumbnail for them. So I basically put in the first half of the work by planning the video out and then going out there and recording it, but then having the virtual assistant actually edit it for me and create that thumbnail. This is something that you can do as well, and it's a great way to outsource it so that it's not as much of a burden on you. I think a lot of real estate agents look at YouTube and just say, wow, that's way overwhelming. I've got to learn how to record a video and edit it and do this thumbnail and do the titles and do the description and everything else, when in reality, you know, you can actually outsource a lot of that for a very reasonable cost. The fifth thing that I love about YouTube is how many other people can claim that they are the go-to agent for relocation in your area. This is something that I've been working on very heavily over the past couple of weeks. I'm trying to get into more of these relocation companies saying, look, I've helped numerous people relocate here to Utah. I know a lot about the relocation process. I know a lot about financing. I know a lot about working with buyers. That is going to benefit me working with your sellers who are moving out of the state to go to other states to actually do relocation, right? This is one of the selling points I can go out there and give to these relocation companies and say, look, I know what it's like to be a buyer. I also know what it's like to be a seller. I've got tons of experience under my belt, and I'm the go-to agent for relocation. You need to work with me. So I'm trying to build my way into that, and I think I've got a huge leg up. I just need to get my foot in the door and show these people that I mean business. This is something that's massively important for you, and you can build on it. I've already gotten hooked up with HR managers and recruiters in my area who have gotten my number from other people that I've talked to as well. For example, I had a doctor who took a position here in my local market. He was going in for the interview. The interviewer said, hey, I'm looking to recruit some other doctors. Do you know anybody? And he said, well, I don't know any other doctors, but hey, I do have this real estate agent who's helping us with the relocation process. You should get in touch with Cody. Well, she ended up contacting me and gave me a lead the very next day for another doctor. This is the type of resource and type of network that you can really build by using YouTube as your go-to source for relocation. All right, now last but not least, I told you guys earlier in the video that number 6 is going to be massive for building your YouTube business. I can go out there and I can outsource a lot of the agent work in my business. Now, I haven't done a ton of this because I've been taking on a lot of new clients and I haven't found that right agent to help me in my local market, but I am looking for somebody who can take over some of the areas that are just a little bit outside of the range that I want to work. In my market here, I actually work my own county. I work the county to the south, to the west, to the north, actually 2 counties north, and a county to the east. This is a lot of space to cover, and for me being so busy, I just don't have time to cover all of these counties, especially if I'm driving to the next county over or 2 counties up. That's just not going to make sense. So I'm looking for an agent in those markets who can go out there and do the work for me. Now, the cool thing about this is I've already got everything set up. These people are calling me saying, Cody, we're moving to this area. Can you please help us? And I'm able to refer those out to this other agent and take a very hefty cut. Now, this is going to be a kind of advanced YouTube business, but once you get to this point, you'll realize, hey, I've got way more business than I can handle. I need to start outsourcing this, and you still get paid. You've already done all the work. You've already done the videos. You've already done the editing and the recording and the thumbnails, and you've already done all that. All you have to do is collect that phone call or that email and then refer it out to another agent who can do most of the work, and you're going to collect 25 to maybe 50% of that commission, and you don't really have to do anything as part of the process. Now, on that point, if you are considering starting a YouTube channel for your real estate business, reach out to me. I've got some information in the description below that you might find interesting, but also reach out to me. I'm looking for a few select agents in other markets outside of my state that I can actually go out there and help create their own YouTube channel, and we can partner on that. This is going to give you a boost to your own channel and to your own business there, and I'm going to take a little bit of that cut. You're going to take most of it, but it could be a win-win to really help jumpstart your business there in that local market. So reach out to me. My information's in the description below. There's also going to be some other tools and resources down there that you might be interested in. And as always, there's no obligation to do any of that. Just keep watching these videos here on the channel. Subscribe to the channel. I'm going to be releasing tons of videos about how to grow your YouTube channel for your real estate business. So this can relate into so many different aspects, and I think you're really going to enjoy it. All of this content is going to be free, and I just want to help give you that opportunity to build your own business using YouTube because it's been so powerful for me. So with all that being said, guys, thanks for watching. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and we'll catch you in the next one.